Hello and welcome to another Castles video, and today I'm stood outside this rather beautiful 4-bedroom detached house on Kings Road, Berkhamsted. Now where I'm stood, we are just a short walk away from the collegiate school, from Ashland School, and also the main high street of Berkhamsted, as well as the station. So this is a beautifully located property if you want to be within walking distance of everything that Berkhamsted has to offer. So this property itself, as you can see, comes with a nice large driveway, a double garage integral to the property, and then obviously the rest of the accommodation, which we're going to have a look at right now. So come with me and we're going to have a look at this wonderful property. So you join me inside the property, where immediately we're greeted by this rather large entrance hall, where there's access off to the kitchen, dining room, the living room, the garage, the downstairs WC, and as you can see, the stairs ascending to the first floor. But the first room we're going to have a look at is this one, which is the living room. It's a beautiful space. You can tell by the change in the voice and the echoes from the walls that it's a lovely big space, good sized ceilings. Just so that you're aware, I'm 6'3" and I do have to reach to touch this one up here. So it's a really nice high ceiling, which is unusual for a modern property like this. And the other amazing thing about this is you've got a dual aspect as well. So there's a lovely view of the back patio area. And then if you track around with me, you'll see you've got a lovely view of your front driveway as well, which is totally private. Because this is off the main road, down a private road, you actually have an awful lot of privacy in this area. It's almost impossible to tell that this home is here from the main road. So if you're security conscious or you'd like to feel like you're isolated while still being within walking distance of all those amenities, then this is the house for you. So that's the living room. Let's have a little look at the kitchen and the dining room, which is just in here. Now you can see you've got a nice big space behind me here, all opened up to the kitchen. Obviously you've got a little bit of cladding on here as well, which you may like, you may want to change, you may want to incorporate. This is definitely a blank canvas for you to put your own interpretation onto the property. And really it's laid out for it because you've got those beautiful spaces like the living room and this room here. Also the conservatory off this room in addition to that. And then obviously in terms of the location, everything that you need is within walking distance. So you can come in with a little bit of money left in your back pocket if you've got the budget for it and do the work to make this exactly what you're looking for. But just having a look around inside already, you can see it's in good condition, you can see it's in good order, needs a little bit of decorating, but apart from that, it really is just a vacant property. Having a look around at this room, you can see that you've got a nice bit of space in this dining room in here as well. A really good size, so you can have a nice big dining room table in here very easily indeed, and then obviously a nice social space. It's also located at the back of the property, which I understand is the preferred way around for most people nowadays. It certainly is for me, and you could also potentially open this up into the conservatory, which we're about to go into now, so that you can have that lovely T-shaped room. So obviously this kitchen dining room going across the back here, coming out into this conservatory as one big open space. This would end up being your main hub of the house. It would be absolutely beautiful. And look, all the way around, we're totally engulfed in patio area, shrubs, and obviously you've got that view of the garden up the top there as well. So it's a really, really wonderful space here. It would be absolutely ideal if this was all incorporated together, which you could very well do. But also you could have it exactly as it is at the moment and just use the French doors as I've done there. So moving on, you've also got a big double garage, which we'll take a few steps down and have a look in straight away. So this is a massive space in here, absolutely more than suitable to park your car, or if you're a keen motorcyclist like I am, absolutely perfect for a collection of motorbikes. I can envision a nice Ducati over there, maybe a BMW in the middle. Absolutely gorgeous. You've also got lighting in here, access to the separate loft above the property as well, and then in addition to that you've got a variety of plug sockets and power in here, so you could actually operate a little bit of a business from this sort of location inside the property, or it could be you know, just storage or anything to that nature. But I mean, you know, it's a big space in here. There's lots of uses for it, and I'm sure you've got plenty of your own that you'd like to bring onto the table, and also a nice easy spot to maintain the boiler as well, which is fantastic. So down here as well, you've got a WC, which we'll take a brief look at. Fairly standard, nice window up the top there, and obviously you can hear the extractor fan on the go as well, so that's obviously been looked after, which is great. A bit of storage in here, just a bit of typical storage that you'd expect inside the property, and then obviously you've got access to your security code box in there as well, which is great. Now here's the staircase, bit of a voided space, so you know you could definitely do something with this to make it a little bit more incorporated. So we're right by the stairs, so let's take a little wander upstairs to have a look at the accommodation. Come with me. So you join me on the first floor, and you can see you've got a nice big landing leading off to all the bedrooms. Because of the style of the property, there is a little bit of an encroachment from the roof line, but obviously I mentioned to you downstairs I'm 6'3", so this should give you a good indication of the head height restriction here, which isn't a lot. It's actually quite a nice bit of quirkiness to the property, which is great. It also gives you eave storage as well, which I'll show you shortly, but first of all, the fourth bedroom. And here we are. It's a nice size. You could fit a double bed in here. It would be a squeeze. But obviously, you know, this could turn into a child's bedroom, or it could be an office space. You know, the list is endless. There's all sorts of different reasons why you'd use this space. If it's just a couple or a couple and one child, then you may well want to use this as a walk-in wardrobe or something to that nature. But if you do need to use this as a bedroom, it's good to know you've got storage down here as well, which is really good, and then you've got a nice view of the garden from up here as well. If we can get a focus, there you are. So, absolutely picturesque, really, really beautiful. Let's have a little look at the rest of these rooms down here. So this is the third bedroom, and you can see immediately that you've got loads of space. Again, you could almost certainly fit a double bed in here, along with wardrobes and other aspects as well. And you've also got the storage over here, just like the other room. So you can see in there, good little bit of extra built-in storage. You may well be able to extend that along as well and actually make quite a nice custom wardrobe, which would be really good. Certainly would be a good way of using the space. And again, just like the other bedroom, you've got that beautiful view of the garden again. Absolutely lovely. So let's have a look at the second bedroom, which is just down here, down the hall. Come with me, and here we are. So this is bedroom number 2. You can see it's a lovely big space. Even though you've got a little bit of encroachment from the ceiling here, you can see the centre pitch is a good height. Again, I'm 6'3", and I can barely touch that. So, you know, really, really good ceiling height, gives the feeling of space. This room, you've got a beautiful view out of the front, and you can just get an idea of how private this is up here. You can see a few rooftops, for sure, but, I mean, you know, apart from that little window poking through there, which is quite a distance away, most things are covered up. You can't really get much of a view from this property into other people's gardens all the other way around. So privacy is absolutely spot on here. You've also got, if you have a little look down there, you've got the eave storage on that side as well, which is great. So let's have a look at the family bathroom as well as the master bedroom, which is just down the hallway under the kink and over here. So if you have come with me, you'll see straight away the family bathroom is a fairly modest size. It's what you'd expect from a family bathroom. At least you've got the window in there, just letting the light in, and it's a fairly standard white piece suite. So you may well want to come in and do your own work in here, which would be quite nice, but it's not a bad size by any stretch of the imagination. You can see that. And obviously with me in the room as well, that gives you a good idea of your width and your space, you know, so that works really well. The master bedroom, on the other hand, is very impressive. You've first of all got these built-in wardrobe space here. You've got a lovely great big window overlooking, again, the front of the property, and another vision for that privacy. You can see hardly any houses, you can see it from the view up here. And then just the general size of the room is absolutely great. I'd say it's comparable to number 2, but of course number 2 doesn't offer you the storage, nor does it offer you the ensuite shower room that we're going to have a look at just in here. And there it is, just around the corner. If I can get the light to work, there you go. So you've got a nice space in there. a Velux window as well, just letting some of that light in. And then obviously you've got a good shower unit in here as well. So it's a lovely space, this, absolutely perfect for a growing family, also perfect for individuals who just need that extra bit of space, you know, walk-in wardrobe, office space, and maybe a guest bedroom as well. Of course, you know, it could be for an investor if you're looking to do that sort of thing. It's prime location, this, in Berkhamsted. So, you know, once you've bought the property and you've done a little bit of work to make it rentable ready, then this could be pretty much put back on the market for rent, and I expect it wouldn't stick around for very long, which is great. So now we've had a look around at the accommodation, let's go outside and have a look at the garden. Come with me. So you join me outside the property again. Sadly, the heavens have opened on my trip into the garden, so I'm kind of wishing I did this at the beginning now, but never mind. So I'm currently walking along the patio area for the property, which you can see just here. You get a good glance of it down there, which is really nice. And then the trench runs all the way around the side here. Obviously we're on a hill, so that's worthwhile considering. If you're looking for a garden on the flat, this is definitely not for you. However, if you're enjoying the quirkiness of a garden like this, then this is perfect for you. And you can see it's a nice area to explore. You've got a good amount of grass, you've got a few trees and hedges and bushes and things like that, just giving you a little bit of character, a little bit of depth to the garden as well. But it's a nice space and it's perfect for your kids to run around in, kick a ball, etc. You've even got a shed down here as well, and you've also got a nice border going all the way around, again giving you that privacy. As I mentioned before, there's a few sections where you've got a little gap, like for instance the one just behind me there, but in actual fact it's not really that bad at all. It's super private. Even the property next door, you can barely get a view on any of the windows. So if this looks like the kind of property for you, then don't hesitate to give me at Castles Berkhamsted a call. My name's Aaron. You can call me on 01442 865 252. Alternatively, please feel free to send me an email, which is aaron@castlesestateagents.co.uk. Until next time, I've been Aaron. Take care.